Alright guys, so before the video actually goes ahead and start, the winner of the Pharaoh rank that we gave away in the last episode is going to be in the pinned comments down below. Also for this episode, we're going to be giving away 3 of these Zenith keys. If you go to warp crates here, it is these ones right here, the brand new Zenith crates. And yeah, we're going to be giving 3 of those away to 3 people, so 1 each to 3 of you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and like the video, comment your IGN down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you go ahead and join the server using my custom IP count.mc-complex.com, and best of luck to everyone. Alright, what's going on guys, Count here back for another episode here on count.mc-complex.com. That is the IP if you guys do want to go and join me, play the exact same server that we are playing in today's episode. So this is going to be the second episode of the Skyblock solo series. I forgot to mention that in the last episode, but we are doing a solo series here on Skyblock. So since the last episode, we have made a bit of progress. So as you guys can see, I did go ahead and finish all of these modules right here for let me put my sound up. There it is. We did finish all the modules for our sweet berry farms. As you guys can see, it is doing pretty good. I do need to make in like a big type of storage like I did right here, but I want to connect all of them up, even maybe with a shulker loader, so it is easier to go out and sell everything. But we're going to check that out in today's episode. So we have all 6 of these fully done, and then we did start working on 6 more all the way up here. As you can see, the system is all done already. Obviously it's not farming because I didn't plant any sweet berries. I'm currently breeding the foxes, as you guys can see right here. So I want to get a decent amount in each. Also, in the last episode, I did forget to go and put these armor stands here on top of the glowstone. So I'm not sure why. I don't know if this is a vanilla thing or just for complex, but if you have armor stands here, the foxes are not actually going to go ahead and go to sleep. If I remove them, then they would be able to go to sleep, which means we make less farm on the sweet berries. As you can see, there's like almost none right here that are ready to be harvested by the foxes, so that is a good sign. I might have a bit too many foxes. Yeah, as you can see right here, we have a bit, but most of them basically don't have anything left to farm, so we are pretty much running at a good efficiency on that, which is what we want to see. But today's episode is going to be focused on something completely different. As you guys can see, I did start on today's project, so we're going to be making a massive cobblestone generator. First off, for the island milestones right here, as you guys can see, we do have the mining milestone. This is already level 1, but second thing, very important, is that it's going to give us a ton of EXP, and it is also pretty good for money. So hopefully make a decent amount of money from this. I just started this build. Obviously, I will put the schematic in the description or in the pinned comments. If we check this right here, and then we change configuration to all, as you guys can see, it is a massive cobble gen. So basically what this does is it's going to gen on this side and on this side right here, since we have water on these leaves right here, and then the lava is right here, flows right into there, and then these are going to be pushed up by all of these right here. So when a block gens in, like right here, the observers are going to push all the pistons up, and then these are going to push everything towards the center. So we have everything right here. Basically, it's going to be an infinite gen. We just stand right here in the middle, and then we can go ahead and mine upwards. And with our Zenith pickaxe right here, /CE, we do have a tier 2 pickaxe, and as you guys can see right here, when mining has a 6% chance. I think we have tier 2, yeah, so this is only a 2% chance. We might try to get our hands on a better tier, as that would be very nice. But as you guys can see, when mining has a 6% chance to break blocks in a perfect 3x3x3 cube, this can cause chain reactions that expand the original cube. So it's basically going to break a 3x3 once we go out and mine, and it can cause chain reactions. So we can mine like an insane amount of ores, because honestly 2% is already pretty high, but 6% is completely insanely high. So I want to work on this today. I do want to finish it. It's going to cost a lot of money, which is why we have 2.5 mil in our balance just from the sweet berry farm over there. But one thing that's expensive is the obsidian. I'm not sure if you actually need the obsidian, but I'm going to just go and keep it there just to make sure, because that is how the scam is. And then obviously pistons are going to be somewhat expensive. The rest, not that expensive. It's just annoying to make like these components, like the repeaters, all that good stuff, the observers as well. And then I think right here at the top is the clock to actually turn on and off, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But yeah, I'm not sure whether there's 2 clocks actually, but we might as well just keep it running 24/7, because even though if we're not mining, it's just gonna fill up and then it's just gonna stop genning once it is full. So it's only basically gonna work once we're actually mining inside of it. So that's gonna be very, very nice. And I did check with some other players what enchants we want on our pickaxe. So first things first, let's go and check, because we are going to need to get some XP, because one mythical rune costs 125,000 XP and we only have 19,000. So a lot of stuff to do for this episode. So first thing we are looking for is going to be excavator right here. Has a 3% chance to destroy blocks in an explosive blast when you mine. Blast size increases with levels. So first, this is what we need right here. Then we're going to need a rune detector, which is just right here. Has a chance to drop a random rune when an ore is mined. Higher tier runes are dropped with higher rune detectors. This is going to be extremely important. This is what gives you runes and basically what gets you XP from mining. Very, very nice. That is going to be very good to go and get. And then we have greedy ores, which is going to be right here. Automatically sell all ores mined for 120% increased value. Obviously, getting a level 20 is going to be extremely hard to get. So I might settle for like a level 10, something like that, or honestly any level would be good. Next up, we have telekinesis, which just sends the ores automatically to your inventory, and then obviously very good with the greedy ores that goes ahead and sell everything. And then the second enchant that's going to be very important is going to be wise right here. Increase the amount of experience that you drops when fishing, mining ores, or killing mobs. So we do want this on the pickaxe. That would be very nice. And obviously there's some other enchants like auto smelt and stuff like that. That would be also nice to get on the pickaxe, but mainly these are the enchants we are going for in today's episode to get on our pickaxe right here, which is already a pretty good pickaxe. It is a seasonal, which is very nice since the reset vault is currently not out. So the Zenith tools and seasonals are the only ones on the server currently. So with that being said, I think it is time we start on this build right here. Also, in today's episode, I do want to finish some island milestones. I did finish the first one for fishing. I still need to do the wood cutting and the farming and the slayer. I do want to do the slayer in today's episode. I might build a bit of something to make that easier. I know that here on Complex, if I do /shop buy like a lava bucket really quickly just to show you guys, and then we place this down. I don't know where to place it down. Let's say like right here. Just gonna place this down right here. There it is. If we go ahead and do /ms, I think the first one is for sheep. Yeah, as you can see, we have 2 out of 750 sheep. There's 5 sheep in here. So if we just throw that guy in there and then check our milestones, they should have went up. Yeah, as you can see, all the way to 6. So it counts for all the mobs that die once you throw them into lava. So all you gotta do is make a spawn area for the mobs, which we're gonna do. And then once the stack gets somewhat big enough, you just go ahead and punch them into the lava, and then it gets you all the mob kills, which is honestly very, very nice. I've never seen that on any other server, and it's something I really do enjoy about Complex here. But the main focus in today's episode is going to be this cobblestone gen right here. It is very, very big, especially just for a solo like myself, but I think it's going to be perfect to go ahead and do. And wait, do we have cobble gens up here? We do have cobble gens up here as well. Okay, I did not know that. I thought it was only the ones at the bottom here, but it seems like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cobble gens here at the top. So that means we have 8 cobble gen in total. Okay, I didn't even notice that, but that's going to be very nice. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of money in today's episode to go ahead and do all the stuff we want to go ahead and do. And I don't think 2.5 mil is going to be enough. I don't think it's even enough to like finish all the obsidian right here, but I'm gonna try to go. I think I already voted, so I can't do the vote keys, but I might just go and AFK this a bit and then make this functional so we can start mining. So let's go and get to work. I'm gonna start building this entire thing. Obviously, it's gonna be much easier if we do this right here and then just like so. So we're gonna start on that. I do have to go and finish all of this right here, so I'm gonna get started and then I will bring you guys back once we have a bit of progress on the cobble gen. Alright guys, and it is now quite a while later, I'm not gonna lie, but if we go ahead and check, this is now fully completed. The entire cobble gen is done, and now that I'm looking at it, I might have went a bit overkill on the entire thing, I'm not gonna lie, but it should be good to go and turn on so it fills up everything. Also, while I was building it, obviously I ran out of money a couple of times, so I had to go and sell some of the sweet berries right there. Also mined some blocks, and I did finish the milestone 2 for mining. So I did get, I think it was 2.5 mil from that, so that's very nice, and we're probably going to be able to get level 3 fairly fast with this brand new COBBLE gen right here. So let's go and turn this on. So this one should turn half of these at the bottom right here, and then this one should turn the top off right there, and then this one as well. So basically gotta turn on 4 of them. I might just all link them into one, as that might be a lot easier. But if we go ahead and check up here now, it should be genning. Yeah, as you can see, it's genning from the top, it's genning from the bottom, from the sides, all that good stuff right there. So we have 6 gens at the top, and we have one right there and another one right there at the bottom. So this is not getting fully genned in. As you see, it's going to fill up as it goes. And also, as I said, while doing that, I did end up getting some enchants for a pickaxe. So I already applied auto smelt onto the pickaxe right here, but we have the most important enchants left over. So first one is going to be excavator right here. Already showed you guys all of those. It is already ready to go on and apply. So excavator has a 3% chance to destroy blocks in an explosive blast when you mine. Obviously I didn't get all maxed out levels of these enchants. It took me a while to get all of these, buying from players, and enchanting myself. So yeah, those are not all maxed out. I think the maxed out for excavator is 5, so this is not too bad. Let's go and apply this to pickaxe. Rune detector 6. I think max is 10 for this. Let's go and apply this. Gritty ores 11 right there, and then telekinesis 5, and then wise 7. So we now have a pretty good pickaxe to actually go ahead and start mining here. We have a ton of enchants that are going to be extremely useful to go ahead and use when we mine. So as you can see, it is almost fully genned in. I'm not sure. Okay, I do have sounds turned on, but it's gonna take a bit to like fully gen in everything. But we could already start mining if we go down here, and then we just look up. As you can see, it is extremely simple to go ahead and mine everything right there. And as you can see in my inventory, it is selling all the ores, but I'm not sure why it's not selling the stone, which is pretty unfortunate. I was hoping it would sell the stone as well, but as you can see, it is pretty much rejecting. Oh, and there was the ability from our pickaxe right there. As you can see, it broke a decent amount of blocks, and it broke again right there. So it's going to be amazing to go ahead and use that. Obviously I do need to sell the smooth stone on my own, but we should be, yeah, as you can see on the my scoreboard right here, my money is going up as we mine. We've been mining just for a couple seconds now, and we're already up to 100k. You can see how much money we're making from this. Honestly, this is going to be perfect to make good money while we are still making some decent farms, and we're still getting started here on the island. And obviously it's going to be very good for the milestones, as this is going to be very good. And then I did want to check /is upgrades. I do want to upgrade my gen ASAP. It's going to be 2.5 now. I think we can grind that out fairly fast, but the faster we get a better COBBLE gen, the more money we can make from that. And then obviously if we go check the island milestones, we're going to need gold right here. So if we check IS upgrades, I don't think we get gold until the next level, I think. Okay, we don't get gold until COBBLE gen level 3, so that's going to be in a bit of time. So I do need to start working on my IS level, as you guys saw right there, but this is going to make it so much easier to go ahead and make a ton of money just while doing all of this. But yeah, it is pretty much infinite, and I don't think we're going to need to worry about COBBLE gen for the future, as this is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, again, I think I went a bit overkill on this, but yeah, I'm gonna leave the schematic in the description if you guys do want to go ahead and use this exact same thing. It is pretty expensive to make, but honestly, once you make it, it's very worth it to actually go ahead and make, since you make a ton of money from it. Obviously, the observers take a bit to craft, and honestly the most expensive thing was probably the pistons to go ahead and craft, because there's just so many you need to go ahead and make. But yeah, as you guys can see, everything is fully genned in, and once we start mining, it's obviously gonna regen instantly, since we have 8 COBBLE gens on this big module here. Next up, I did finish all of the sweetberry farms all the way over here. As you guys can see, there's foxes in each of them, a decent amount of them at least, and they should be running perfect now. So I think maybe off camera, or maybe in the next episode, I might go out and make another layer, because this is still making a lot of money. We have a full double right here. I think I sold this not even 30 minutes ago, so already a full double chest in each module is very, very good. And as you can see, these ones down here, I do want to make one central collection system for all of these. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in today's episode, because I do still want to focus on our COBBLE gen right here, because we did get the rune detector enchant. And if we go ahead and check this out, where is rune detector? It is gonna be, I think it's level 10. So yeah, right here, has a chance to drop a random rune when an ore is mined. So that's gonna be very good to go ahead and make some XP. Unfortunately, we didn't get any, but I might do like a 1 hour AFK test on this right here to go ahead and try and see if we can get some runes, because I do want to get some XP from that, and obviously see how much money we're gonna go ahead and make from the entire hour. So I'm gonna go and do that really quickly, and I will bring you guys back with the results of the COBBLE gen. But honestly, I'm really proud of what I built here. I think it's going to be perfect and going to be very useful when it comes to making money and getting some EXP. So I'm going to get started on this, and I will see you guys here in 1 second. Okay, so it's been about an hour since the last clip, but unfortunately, if we do take a look, I mean, we did make like a decent amount of money. We're at 800k, I believe, before, so we made about 1.3 mil. And then I think we were at 10k XP, so we made about 20k XP. But so I do have all of these runes right here. As you guys can see, we still need to go ahead and use the rune finder right here to go ahead and see what runes those are. But I did forget about /filter at the start for the first like 40 minutes, so I wasn't actually getting any of those, and I was just getting my inventory filled with the smooth stone, because it doesn't automatically sell with the I forgot which one it is. I think it's greedy ores. I don't think it sells with it. So we did miss out on a ton of runes, which is pretty unfortunate, because that's what gives you like quite a bit of XP. But if you go and do /c here, let's go and see. So it's gonna cost how much? Identify all your runes. Did it not cost EXP? Oh yeah, it did. Okay, so we went down to 8k, so we're at 30k. But if we do check do we get anything good here actually? No, we did not, but that doesn't matter, because if we go right here into this and then we do this right here, we're gonna receive 32k XP. So we had 30k, and now we just made 10k profit just from the runes that were in our inventory. And obviously, if the runes are good, then we can go ahead and keep them, and then we can sell them to other players for like money or XP or whatever we want, which is very nice. Also, I think, yeah, these are getting pretty full. I still need to do my storage system for all of these, but I think I'm gonna do that pretty soon. I'm not sure just yet. So yeah, honestly, very, very good on this COBBLE gen right here. It's been very easy to just go ahead and keep mining all the blocks. As you guys can see, it is super easy. Just go ahead and you can watch something on your other monitor if you do have another one. In my case, I was watching a movie on Netflix, so it was pretty easy just to sit here and just keep mining while staring at my other monitor. Obviously, just go back and forth, and I do have my left click on mouse lock, so it was very easy to go ahead and grind this entire hour. I could grind for even longer if I wanted to, which we're probably gonna do that maybe in the next episode. But for now, I do want to keep focusing on making some more money, making some EXP, and very importantly, I do want to work on my IS upgrades. I mean, not my IS upgrades, my IS level right here. So if we check, we're gonna need to do the level 1 of the farming milestone, which I don't think is very hard. We just need to make some farms. If we check 1.2k carrots, 1.2k potatoes, and 1.2k wheat, that's going to be extremely easy. We're going to get a free 1 mil money from that, so we're probably going to work onto that. And honestly, the second one is not that hard either, so I might just go ahead and do this farming one really quickly, and then once we're done with that, we can go ahead and move on to island level 2 or level 3, I'm sorry. And then we gotta do the Slayer milestone, which I think we're gonna focus on that in the next episode to go and get island level 4, because I have no spawners at the moment. I have like, I think I have like 2 sheep spawners and 6 pig spawners, so that's not very good. We're gonna need a bit more spawners than that to actually be able to grind those mobs and finish the IS level. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bit like some farms. Probably not gonna be anything crazy, just to go ahead and farm those real fast. And then once that's done, we should be able to get on level 3 and then get an extra 1 mil money from these milestones right here. So let's go ahead and start working on that. And obviously, probably gonna keep mining a decent bit. I do need some more EXP, I do need some more money, but this is very good. I'm really happy that we did that in today's episode. It works perfectly fine. And then I do also need to go upgrade my generator here. So if you guys can see, we're gonna need to upgrade this. It's gonna be 2.5 mil. We can almost afford it, but I might keep my money to make to buy some spawners so we can actually go ahead and get a higher island level. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the farming, and then once that is done, and once we're almost done, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys back so we can get island level 3. All right guys, and we are back, and it's been quite some time since the last clip. I'm not gonna lie, I was very busy over the weekend and a bit of the last week, but as I can see, we do have a $51 million. So I've been AFKing our sweet baby farm for quite some time, and I keep selling it, as you guys can see here. But I did want to go ahead and remake this entire thing to make it like one of these. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of this, but maybe because of the chest. So basically what this is the same thing, just in 2 massive sections. And then as you see, there's like 2 for each section right there. Same things with the rails. And then right here, what is different is the unload system is much better, and there's a dropper here, which means we can go and connect everything up to 1 hopper in the middle instead of doing like all of these. And then at the bottom, we can make a shulker loader. So I think I'm gonna work on that in the next episode. But for this one, I did go ahead and complete my island milestones. I got all of them to level 2. We now have island level 4. So we did finish the first layer. We finished the first in farming, finished the first in mining. Mining was already done quite a while ago. Same for the fishing. And we finished woodcutting. I heard woodcutting was actually very, very good. I did make a decent amount of money from this. And the milestone itself does give you quite a bit of money. But next I want to do is ice upgrades here. I have 15 mil. We do need to upgrade our gen to level 3 because we need to unlock gold ore. So if we check gold ore, we're gonna need that to finish the level 3 mining milestones. So we have to invest into that. And then I also want to get 1 level of island size, which is pretty expensive. It's gonna be 25 mil. But let's go and do it. Let's buy island size level 2, and then let's go and buy COBBLE gen level 2 as well. So I do want to get to island level 7. So I was going to check what we need for that. We can actually go ahead and upgrade this. We need 2 mil more, and we can get to island level 5. And then what's this? Complete level 1 of fishing. Okay, so we're going to be, once we buy this at 25 mil, we're going to be at level 6 automatically, and then level 7 automatically, since we already completed the level 2 of mining milestone and level 1 of fishing milestone. We're also going to be on level 8, level 9. And then that's going to be it. So yeah, we're going to be at island level 9, but that's 250 mil to go ahead and do island level 10. And then, okay, there's just, this one's expensive. I don't know why. Unlock level 1 Pharaoh realm upgrade. Okay, I'm not sure what that does. But yeah, we're going to get to island level 9 fairly easily just once we get 25 mil right here. But I think we've done quite a lot for today's episode. I do want to keep mining here, and especially once we do get island level 7, so then we can upgrade our gens. And then with that, we're gonna be able to get some what's it called, some gold ore, and then we can finish the level 3 of the mining milestone. So honestly, a lot of grind here, especially as a solo. But I think for the next episode, I want to remake this entire thing and really focus on my milestones. And then I want to make a big farm of this. I want to make like a lot more than 1 layer. So I think we're gonna start on that. Obviously, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and break these, but the thing that sucks is that I would like to keep all of the foxes because I already have a decent amount in here, and it's going to be annoying to go and rebreed all of them. So I'm going to try to find a way to go and keep all of those. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You guys do want to go ahead and join me here on the server. You guys can use DIP.mccomplex.com. It does support me, and the channel is going to do so. And I hope to see you guys on here, and I will see you guys in the next episode.